Happy Friday, everybody. How are you? It's 7:25 a.m. on the 9th. Friday the 9th for a lot of folks, especially I'm thinking about teachers and things like that. First full work week back, right, in the new year for a lot of folks. Anyway, you made it. Weekend is almost here. Anyway, hope all is well. For those who have not been plugging away on social media and seen what we've been up to lately around here, I'm trying to get back to doing my wake up and make up live broadcasts just so I can interact with folks a little bit more. And I'm bouncing around the different social media platforms depending on the day, just to try to connect with whoever and wherever. So Fridays are going to be Facebook days. Sometime between 7 and 8, unless something comes up. But that's the plan for now. So that's why we're here. Now, maybe you're thinking to yourself, Bob, haven't you already been on television? And therefore, haven't you already put the studio stuff on your face? Yes, I have. Came up here at 7 when I have some downtime before I go back on the air at 8. And I get a little to eat. And I wipe the early schmutz off. And I put the new schmutz on. So welcome to the reapplication. So that's what's up. That's the plan. Anyway, Robin, hey! How the heck are you? Hope you're well, headed toward the weekend. I can hear just outside my window, it really, really started to come down out there. The wind was blowing pretty good and had a few raindrops on my windshield as I headed in early this morning, but really sounds like it's coming down pretty good right now. So if you're getting ready to head out the door, just be wary. Could be a little as you push out the door. But anyway, Aaron's here, Samantha's here, Marie is here. I'm glad you're here. Joe checking in from the Netherlands. Joe, I had forgotten that the Netherlands was where you would often check in from. I'm not wrong about that, right? You're not like just by happenstance in the Netherlands right now. You are of the Netherlands or live in the Netherlands, or am I thinking of someone else? Regardless, I'm glad you're here now. Paula's here, Tina's here. Hi, everybody. Let's start this thing. Let's get this thing going. Melissa's here on a Friday. Speaking of the Friday nature of the day and how it relates often in my world to the dance. Norma and Fairfield. How you doing, Norma? Correct. I thought so, Joe. Good morning, Kim. I will have a dance party Friday. It'll pop up probably a little closer to lunchtime, but the tune was a no-doubter, because when I woke up and I saw that a new Bruno Mars single had just dropped, without even hearing a note of it, I knew that would be the choice, right? Live in the Netherlands from the States. Got it, Joe. Got it. Thank you for setting me straight. I was kind of right. I was mostly right. I'll take it. Marsha, Melanie, hello. Millie, hello. Bettina, wishing us all a day of some peace. Boy, spread that around. Bettina, spread it far and spread it wide. Hi, Joyce. Welcome to the party. It's good to see names, both familiar and those not so much. Linda, good morning. Glad you're here. I really gotta get some foundation, some new foundation. It's not a good situation in there. I'm gonna tell you that much. Anita, hello. Amelia is with Larry. Hi guys, how are you? It has been a while. Again, just trying to get back to it. Eileen says, oh, you emailed Chelsea about cats and biscuits. I just never heard that terminology before for a kitty cat, making biscuits with their paws. I was unfamiliar with that, and I've had cats. in my life, but I just was not, it was not feline terminology with which I was familiar. Hi, Stephanie. Marcia, it is indeed dancing day. You just bounced on. There's a new Bruno Mars song, and that will be my tune of choice for dancing today. He is doing a tour. Tour dates are already out there. He is not coming to Cincinnati, sadly, but he is, hi Cindy, coming to Indianapolis, coming to Columbus, he's coming to Nashville. So those are all places that I am willing to drive to go see that dude, because he is on my concert bucket list. So I'm gonna go. I'm gonna see him. I'm gonna find him. Ken, good morning. Mary, happy Friday. Well, Larry, I'm awfully glad. Oh my gosh, Larry, does Amelia go? Is it Latonia Elementary that had the gym roof cave in? Thank goodness nobody was there over break when that happened. But Larry, is that where Amelia goes to school? Golly, that was something, wasn't it? Christina, good morning. Suzanne, happy Friday. Sandra, hello. Terry, you're all over the place. You're like Roy Kent on Ted Lasso. You're here, you're there, you're every bleeping where. And I mean that in the best possible way. It's good to see you. Joe, what do you know? Wow, Larry. I'm glad, first and foremost, that Amelia's okay. I'm glad everybody was okay in that incident. Crazy. Sarah, happy Friday. It's because cats are, they're kneading, right? You making biscuits. Yeah, I got it now, Eileen. I get it. I'd never heard that before. Terry, I love Ted Lasso too. I can make an argument that Ted Lasso is my favorite television program of all time. I really can. I genuinely love that show. Kelly, headed to Nashville tomorrow. Gonna wave as you pass on through. Kelly, where will you be starting from as you head to Nashville? Wherein the path will lead you through these here parts. And safe travels, by the way. Hi, Brenda. Darren, what's up? By the way, anybody watching this later, if I'm not responding to you, it's because I'm no longer live. I'm doing this at 7:33 a.m. and I'm on Facebook. So I'll post this to other platforms as well. I did the live yesterday on YouTube with a whopping 5 people, Terry being one of them. But I had trouble getting the video off of YouTube to repost. Not that any of you were sitting around going, golly gee, I wonder where that video is. But anyway, Facebook's much easier to get the download. Kelly from Eastern Ohio. Okay, cool. We'll be safe getting to Nashville. Maria, how are you? Tina, yay, we made it. Tina, you did it. You're here, Tina. I'm glad you're here. Glad you're all here. I'm glad we're doing this again. And things can pop up, if it's a particularly busy day or we're shorthanded and I need to be down closer to studio in this hour. Ooh, there are reasons why I might not be able to pop in. I might not be at work on a particular day. But generally speaking, I'm going to try to be back every work day doing this on different platforms on different days. But I'm glad because I like the interaction. I enjoy the back and forth with everybody because on Facebook especially, it's pretty great to have a place where 95% of the folks who are popping in are kind, or trying to be kind. And more of that, please. More of that, please. put pictures of my dad serving in World War II. Oh, on the America 250 page. Thank you, Eileen. Yeah, it's a project that we have in sort of in celebration of America's 250th birthday. If you have pictures of a person or a place or whatever that you think is a fitting reminder of all that is great about the country, you can upload it on the Local 12 website, and we're gonna, on and off through the year, be sharing some of those things. So thank you for that, Eileen. Laura, Catter Beaver, a little throwback. Plans for the weekend, Suzanne, as far as I know, low key, but I got to check with the boss. But I think low key, which is great. Della, I'm glad you like the opt-in. For those who haven't caught up to that yet, in the evenings. And again, it's one of those things where I might not get to it every night, but I'm trying. I'm just posting a quick video. One positive thing. That's what OPT stands for. One positive thing that happened either to me on a given day, or that I read about on a given day, or whatever, that I just was like, that's a good thing. That's a positive thing. And I share it. And then I ask other people to share sort of their positive thing for the day. And the response has been really, really good. Really, really good. I'm of course grateful for that. And we'll try to keep doing that one too. Terry shouting out, and Amy, the Dance Party Friday. Bruno Mars has a new single, just dropped late last night. It's the first thing I saw this morning, and so be looking for that. I'll probably drop that at around lunchtime, maybe to give you a good lunch break. So watch for that around lunch. Let's see. Kinda says, love that I've got you live in Newcastle, Wyoming. Now, Kinda, am I saying that right? Because I remember learning your name back in the day when we did this, and I think I wanted to say Cinna initially. And I think you went, is it Kinda? I think it is. Please correct me if I'm wrong, because I might be misremembered. Facebook hadn't been alerting me you were live. Had to fix that. Anita, nice job. I have no idea what that fix entails, but God bless you for finding it. And feel free to share with others how to do that. Let's see. Gina. Happy Friday. Hope you have a wonderful weekend. Thank you, Gina. I've missed this too. Hi, Bob. You went to school with my son, David. If you're willing to share, who's your son? And was it elementary school, junior high, high school, college? Regardless, hello to your son. Carol, now I'm motivated to get moving. All right, Carol, let's go. Come on, bob and weave. I'm Bob, so I just weave. Hi, Deb. You lift us up because you're so funny. Well, that's sweet, Norma. I always tell people I'm smile powered, and I just am of the belief that we can all maybe take it upon ourselves when the opportunity arises to make someone else smile, if that opportunity is there. Tired of walking around sometimes and feeling like all the villains from 80s movies are on my feed constantly. But again, here in my comments section, generally people are pretty cool, which is great. I'm not, Terry, I'm sorry, I'm not dancing to Elvis today. Bruno Mars just dropped a new song, and that was just right there, top of mind for me. So it will be Bruno today, but I have done many a dance party to Elvis for sure. Love the opt-in, Laura. I'm so glad. Gina likes it as well. Did you get emails about not wearing your suit coat this morning? And you're killing me. I'll explain. And no, I didn't wear it. And there is a very good reason for that. The adventures of the HVAC system in the building continue, and it's so unusually warm here that the microclimate in the studio was really warm. Now I know you're all like, "Oh, you literally sweat at 50," and I do. But you can run it by Chelsea and Sydney. They're in with me this morning, and they were like letting everyone know how hot it was even before I went in there and took my coat off. So it wasn't just me. It seems like it would be just me, but it wasn't. I haven't gotten any emails yet, by the way, and there's no telling if my boss did. I got it right. Sweet. Thanks, kinda. Well, can't believe it caught you. This is Carolina Carolyn. Aw. It's good to see you. I hope all is well. Been with you and Jen for several years. Love your makeup sessions. Look forward to catching you live again. I'm so glad. Steph, happy Friday. Cat or Beaver? Ah, Taco Tuesday and the days of yore. Anthony, good morning. A lot of throwback. A lot of throwbacks to the old Taco Tuesday days. Good morning. Finally click on Facebook and hear positivity. Sadie, that's how there's no I there. See, you just say, I hear positivity, and then I butcher your name. Sadie, is it? Now you gotta help me. Do you go like Sade? Because that would be cool. Like the singer? Help me out. And I'll get that right, and then I'll be more positive about it. Deb! I do remember Romper Room. It was Jonathan at Oak House. Tell him I said hi, David. Dick! It's been a while. What's up, buddy? Jeffrey. Love seeing some of these names from back in the day. And Jeffrey, you're watching in Ghana? Outstanding. Hello. I hope you're well. That's great. That's great. Your positivity is contagious. Well, I hope so. I hope so. Like the singer! I'm going to tell everybody today, Sade was watching my live. And it'll be true. It'll be true. Because you are. Well, thank you so much for your time. Oh, well, thank you for making time to hang out with me. Stephanie's cat's making biscuits. Outstanding. So I got a problem with my powder today. My bag fell, and so it got all like this, jostled. And so it's just got a lot on there, and I don't, as sweaty as I am, I don't need that much. And so I'm gonna bip, bop, biddly boop, bing, bing, dang, dong, dip. All right. And then I'm not gonna blend it with that sponge. It looks like I've been making biscuits now. And all the powder is up on me. I'm just going to take my my foundation nasty sponge and spread the powder around like that. It'll be fine. It'll be fine. Sade, Deb is referencing the singer in this case, I believe. The song Smooth Operator. If you've ever known any audio guys who have ever run a boom microphone, you can sing Boom Operator to them instead of Smooth Operator. Boom Operator. Anyway, whatever. It's silly things like that that make my world go round. All right, folks, that's about all. I need to get going and get a little more prep done for the 8 a.m. hour. If you've never watched it 8 a.m., let me tell you, we call it Arc Cincinnati. 8 a.m. Arc, different than all the other arcs. It's usually Jen and I hanging out in a much different day part in terms of local broadcasting than you'll normally see. Tara will be in there with me today, and I love working with her. And anyway, join us 8 o'clock. 8 o'clock hour is on Star 64. So we'll see you then. And yeah, this is great. I'm glad we're back doing this. If you haven't read or listened to national parks, you should. It should be required in school. Jennifer, I love our national parks. It is one of the greater gifts our country has ever given itself, in my humble opinion. Have a great Friday, everybody. Watch for Dance Party coming up a little closer to lunchtime, maybe 11:30. But anyway, have a great day, folks.